Hey guys, Tyler here. I had a new agent recently ask me if there was 10 things that he should be doing as a brand new agent to get started. And in the moment, I really only had one. And while that one thing is the first on this list, I couldn't help myself after that conversation to really think about how, if I was a new agent, what I would tell myself those 10 things would be to get things started. And, well, here we are. And I'd have to say probably the most impactful to my business is number 7. So you're definitely going to want to stick around for that one. And if you are a newer agent or you're looking to get into the business and you want to avoid the painful lessons that I've learned over the last 14 years, then stick around because this video is for you. Let's get started. Well, hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. So let's go ahead and get started with number 1. And number 1 is probably the one that has the biggest impact on my business right out of the gate, and that is doing open houses. Open houses, I can't say enough how impactful that doing open houses is. First off, you actually get to talk to buyers face to face. There's no better way to learn on how to talk to clients than actually starting to talk to them. And it's the fastest way to really get a buyer. So I went ahead and I did an entire video and I put together strategies, mindset, and actually scripts on how to talk to buyers at an open house over in our Facebook page. So you can go ahead and check that out. It's for brand new agents. It's a Facebook community that you can check out. The link is down also in the description, so be sure to check out and get that resource there. I'd have to say that open houses immediately impacted my business right away because it helped me learn how to talk to buyers. I also could do it literally about any day of the week. So don't just think this is a Saturday or Sunday thing. You can do an hour open house, you can do a 3-hour open house, you can do it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You just got to get other agents to let you hold them open. So by far, that is tip number 1. And the next thing on the list that I'd tell myself if I was a brand new agent would be to make a commitment to talk to 10 people every single day about real estate. I'll tell you what, that action produces results, and there's nothing better than starting the conversations. Doing open houses and talking to 5 buyers, that's 5 people you talk to. Walking into a grocery store and striking up a conversation and mentioning you're in real estate or asking for a referral or if they know anybody, that's another conversation. This is so important, in fact, that in our own business, we have a worksheet that we go through every single day. And I actually want to show you it here. So if you want to screenshot this, feel free to, where am I? Boom, there am I. Feel free to screenshot this. But if you would like this, you can actually grab this if you just reach out, put a comment below or send me an email, give us a thumbs up, like the video, and then send me an email and request this. I'd be happy to send this to you. But the thing that I like about this, guys, is that it really lays out the things that you need to do, the steps you need to take. And I actually do a video on this in our Facebook group to really lay it out. But if you just want to take a quick shot of that, you could. But this will help you keep on track, a daily accountability sheet of doing that. And really, guys, you write the names, you ask for the appointments, if you've set an appointment, you write that down, you put any follow-up notes, you have your social media comments and follows that you have on there as an additional communications. And this is what you do every single day. This is your activities, making that commitment to do this every day. So be sure to do that. The next thing that I would recommend a brand new agent to do on a consistent basis is to be seen on social media. Guys, I wish I would have started this 5-10 years ago as a real estate agent. I'm serious, because it has impacted my business that much. Check out the link right here. I have another YouTube channel that's dedicated to Omaha, Nebraska, and talking to homeowners as well as buyers that may be looking into coming into Omaha, Nebraska. And I've made over, just in the last year and a half, I did over $5 million in sales just from YouTube alone. So you can check that link here. But also, I've made the commitment to get on TikTok, to get on Instagram, to be on Facebook, and to do it well, and to do it very well. So here would be my suggestions to you as a brand new agent starting out. I would probably start out on Instagram. Instagram is the easiest, quickest way to start doing video content. I have a channel that's dedicated towards that completely. You can find that information down in the description if you want to follow along and see how we do things. But here is what I would do. Starting out, get on Instagram, create your own account with this name of your city, the name of the area that you're in. Don't call it you, because it's not about you. It's about providing value to the end user, to the buyer, and you want to provide good content to the buyer and not make it about you. So go on Instagram and start following other realtors around the country and see how they start doing things. See how they're talking on Instagram. How are they providing content? How are they providing value to the buyer? And before you even do that, you really need to ask yourself, when you're looking at their pages and how you're going to do your page, is what is your goal? Is your goal to brand yourself, to let everybody know that you're the guy? Are you looking to provide value to a potential buyer, and you want to make it all about providing value about the city or about a town or an area? Maybe it's just a zip code that you want to focus on. You need to define your goal in that space and then focus on that. And then the last thing that you need to do is, when you're reaching out or you're checking out these people's pages, reach out to them and ask them, based on the goal that you've set for yourself, hey, I see that you're doing awesome on Instagram. I was just curious if you've actually gotten any leads as a direct result of all the posts that you've put on Instagram, and ask that question. You can do the same thing for Facebook or YouTube. YouTube works. You can ask me. It works. I'm going to have an entire course that's dedicated to that, so stay tuned for that. But then on Instagram, start creating content. Watch how what other people are doing for content, and do the same thing. Do it for your city. And if you do this and you do it consistently, people are going to see and associate you as the expert, and they're going to want to work with you. And that's how I would get started on social media. Okay, number 4 on the list, and this probably video is already going long and I'm only on number 4, so we're going to go super quick, is joining a team. I didn't want to join a team because I was paranoid about people taking my money. My opinion has changed as I've grown as an agent. I probably would have saved myself 3-4 years of hard labor, of making mistakes, if I would have simply joined a team and committed myself to an agent that knew what they were doing, that had the expertise. And I would have saved myself a ton of stress. So I would definitely recommend you, as a brand new agent, take the next 2-3 years and commit yourself to that agent as training. This is your training period to become the best agent you can be. And the cost of you doing that training basically is giving up a portion of your commission. Now, if you're looking and you want to consider joining a team, we're actually opening up teams in different parts of the country in select cities. So if you have questions about that, just send us a message down below, or you can email us down in the description for that. Number 5 would be finding referral lead sources. There's companies like OpCity, which OpCity just got purchased by Realtor.com, that you can sign up to actually get leads for free leads, and then when you close them, you just pay a referral fee on the back end. That is a quick way to start gaining leads and start working with clients and learning how to talk to them as well, with really live people at zero cost out of your pocket. So check it out. Number 6 on the list is finding a mentor. A mentor is invaluable. We've talked about a team. A team provides that support. A mentor is that cheerleader that stands next to you, that commits themselves to your success. And if your team or your agency or the company you're looking at doesn't provide that, go check out our Facebook page, where it's an organization of agents that look to support one another, to provide resources, to help one another out, and to cheer each other on. Guys, this is a big deal, because real estate, honestly, can be very, very lonely. So get in community, find somebody that wants to be your cheerleader and commit themselves to your success. And I promise you, it's going to be significantly easier than trying to do everything on your own. Okay, number 7, my favorite on the list, and that is reading the book Ninja Selling by Larry Kendall. This book right here, honestly, the principles in this book are phenomenal. They're very down to earth. They're very practical. And guys, you can build an entire business based on the principles and the action steps within this book. Coincidentally enough, right now we're going through the entire book as agents, and I'm doing a video per chapter on these, and you can find that link down in the description, or you can see the playlist right here. If you want to join along and read this book, I have the book linked down in the description as well if you want to get it. But guys, it is a must read as an agent. I wish I read it even sooner. Right when I got into the business, it would have saved me and gave me a ton of lessons that I would have learned. And then check out the playlist and just get my commentary if you want to hear my commentary on what we're reading and what you're learning in that book, where we talk about mindset, we talk about your morning routine, we talk about victim and player mindset. There's so many different things that we go through and go over that you're going to learn a ton going through that book. Number 8 is to start building an email database of all your leads. Now, before you can even do that, you really have to categorize how are you going to work with the leads that you actually get. And the way I do it is I work with in 3 categories, 3 statuses: new leads, active leads, and prospects. And I have rules of engagement for what a new lead is, what a prospect is, and what an active lead is. And as long as you define what those leads are, then you can put them in your database, and you can save their email, you can save their phone number and contact information, and you can stay in touch with them for years. And that leads us right into number 9, and that is sending out a weekly email to everyone in your database. If there's one thing that I took away from a bunch of different agents that I really liked, and that was simply doing a weekly valuable email that I send out to the entire database every week, where I talk about pending sales, interest rates, what homes are for sale, new listings, my opinion on interest rates, my opinion on the market, and then an educational, helpful video like this one that they receive every single week. And it's something that if you do consistently over the course of years, you will get leads just from doing this over the course of 5-10 years. So highly recommend doing that every week, and it actually helps you to learn to create content. You have to know the market, and you need to be able to create content and provide value, because that's what we do. We provide value. If you're not going to provide value, somebody else is, so it might as well be you. Okay, and then the last, number 10 on the list, is to create a schedule and stick with it. When I created my schedule, I used color blocking. I used the color green to represent the income producing activities as well as setting appointments. So when I actually had an appointment, or somebody's like, hey, I want to go see houses, I could open my calendar, look at my calendar and say, oh, I have a spot at 5 and 6 p.m. Also, if something's not on your calendar, if your time to make your 10 contacts isn't on your calendar, if your time to create content for social media isn't on your calendar, it doesn't exist. It's not going to happen. When you put it on your calendar, there's a level of commitment you're making yourself commit to, and by far it will help you stay organized and help you continue to make put one step in front of the other and be committed to a process. Now, it doesn't mean you're always going to follow through, but it will help when it's on a calendar. So that is right there, my friends, the 10 things that I would tell myself as a brand new agent. If you found this helpful, please give me a thumbs up, give me a like, guys. We have a bunch of links down in the description about joining teams, about joining Facebook groups, by getting some free resources. So check them out. Hopefully they're helpful to you guys. Thank you all. I appreciate you. We'll see you in the next video.